Hey guys, how are we doing tonight? Let's see who's hanging out in chat right now. Hi, Crazy Anime Gamer. Hi, Mari. Hi, Camille. Hi, Wilma. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Angel. How am I? Um, I'm doing pretty good in this moment right now, and I'm happy to be streaming because I've been wanting to stream. Though to be fair, I did stream the other day, didn't I? When we did some script stuff and things, trying to generate some backlog before summer hits and I will have less free time because my son won't be in school. All right. We're a couple short tonight for the GGFE, but if we're very lucky, maybe we'll have other people joining us later. But that just means there's more slots for you guys to play with us, right? Hey, Soapy. This is gonna be a gaming stream with me and my friends. Let me see if they're ready. They are ready. Hello.
Hello!
Ooh, that was in unison.
Yay!
Oh.
I like unison. I need unison. What?
I'm like, what is that again? Is that a sleep medication?
Yeah, it's a sleep medication.
Oh, in that case, mood. I'm
Mood.
reading it.
And I know see, Cassie was telling me how tired she was, and I was saying, like, I can totally understand. I sound like I've had a few drinks, but I haven't had anything. That's how tired I am. So yeah, it's one of those nights. So get
So
your
what do you
popcorn
say
ready,
we play?
folks.
So what do you say we play a game that requires us all to think on our feet and do cooperative cognitive activities together?
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Watch, this time we'll actually be the best at it we've ever done.
I know. That would be funny. Hi, Phantom Willow. I see you're over there on Twitch for the very first time. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay. Right. Keeping
Also,
track.
hello, the whole Kim chat over on the YouTube side. I
Yes.
see we've got a lot of people considering that we completely forgot to advertise it until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yep. I just
Yeah.
figured, it might be slow to trickle in, but that's okay.
If I could make a request and we start
Can I
with
can I
Jackbox,
can I make a request that you stop yawning?
I wish I could stop yawning. I 25 cents and me stop yawning will get you 25 cents. No, I was
Rude.
gonna say, could we start with Jackbox just so we can get our brains going?
Sure.
That joke about the 25 cents just reminded me of one of my favorite Tumblr posts of all time, which is just responding to any form of hate with "Buy my silence for $8,000 a month."
And that's the cheap version.
Yeah, no, if you want me to be like actually completely silent forever, gonna need at least 16K a month.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me being silent, like, if you want me to keep my opinions to this, Bird needs not having coffee this late at night. It's enough that I am. See, the thing is between the sudden inrush of heat and the amount of sun I got on Memorial Day, just being out in the sun with family, I honestly was not prepared. You know that feeling you get when you've been out in the water all day and you get done and you just feel waterlogged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt being out in the sun all day.
Huh.
I mean, it was nice. My vitamin D is somewhere up around, like, my neck at this point. But I feel like totally just And here's the funny part. I didn't even get a burn.
Oh, good.
Wow.
I was really shocked. I'm like, I looked at him going, I don't even have any lines of where my. Wow. No, Bird does need some coffee, but first Bird needs a coffee maker at her house.
Ah, yes.
Go join my Patreon. Buy me a coffee maker for that.
Coffee maker fun, let's go.
Yes, please. Actually, I'm on coffee. We were talking about that. The only time I get coffee is when I'm at work now, but because they have free coffee and they have free Coca-Cola Freestyle machines.
Huh.
And yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, it was actually really nice. I mean, I don't drink Coca-Cola, so most of the time I'm just filling up my water, but yeah, they give free coffees, and now they have a Keurig machine. So I
Nice.
got a nice mix of some Keurigs, but it's like, I want to get a coffee maker at home for the weekends.
Oh,
Wait.
Bird, did I ever tell you about the time that I got really excited about a type of hot chocolate and I bought it and then I didn't realize it was only for Keurigs until I got home?
No!
Ooh.
And like, I'm not the kind of person who goes back and returns something because of my own stupidity. I live with the consequences. And so
Yeah.
I ended up like stabbing into each one manually and removing the lid and like manually adding it like a normal like packet of hot cocoa.
Like a normal person would do? No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's totally normal activity.
Oh god.
Everybody does stuff like
I have
that.
not heard this story until now, but yeah, I've been there. I had the same thing happen with my mom's old Keurig machine that she'd had in her classroom. When she retired, she gave it to me, and varying moves and whatnot, it just eventually stopped working. So I've got all these coffee Keurig cups, and I'm like, I should take them with me to work, except I keep forgetting.
I keep doing that with a pair of scissors. I specifically bought a separate pair of scissors from my crafting scissors and my opening shit at random at home scissors. I got a third pair of scissors just so that I could put them in my work backpack. And guess what is still not in my work backpack?
The scissors!
The F-wording scissors.
Yes, I understand that all too well. I believe I've heard something going like, "Oh no, we got the thing that we wanted and we can't do it. This is the worst."
I did though. I did finally on my adulting checklist for years now has been getting a dresser, and I finally have a dresser, and I finally put all of my clothes in the dresser.
Yay!
Yay!
I did it. I'm a functioning adult.
Woohoo!
I understand that. I've actually got the dresser that apparently I didn't know this. We've had it around since I was a baby. But apparently it's even older than that. Apparently it was my mother's.
Wow.
So I've got and it's, it's in great shape, they all make, they don't make them like they used to anymore. But the dresser itself, I mean, it's got drawers, it's got a bottom drawer, and it's got a little wardrobe. And the crib was my mother's as well. Unfortunately, cribs now have so many regulations on them that it's like, yeah, we couldn't keep that.
All right, so I think let's see. Hold on. What is she saying in the chat? Okay, we're gonna wait a second for Melinda to join us. But while we're waiting for that, why don't since people here on my channel know me, how about you two introduce yourselves?
Okay. Cassie, you want to go first?
You should go first, cause alphabet or something.
Oh. Well, are we talking about like our usernames? Or are we talking about our actual names? Because you still go ahead of me. I'll go.
What? Never mind. Just go.
Go ahead of you with the real names. Just go.
Okay. Hi, I am Brown Eyed Bird ASMR, or Bird for short. I am very sleepy, but don't hold that against me because I am a professional voice actress. It's my job to make up fun voices to do not only for my scripts, but also for games that I play on my YouTube channel, which is also called Brown Eyed Bird ASMR, so I hope you will check it out. And maybe show a little bit of love by liking and subscribing because, hey, I'm at over 42,000. No, not
I
42,000.
was gonna say.
4,200. 4,000. 4,200, not 42,000. 4,200. I'm sleepy, okay? I didn't get much sleep. I like a
It's
teddy
okay.
bear that got the stuff squeezed out of it. Anyway.
It's okay. I can't numbers even when I'm fully awake. So.
Yeah, I'm a professional voice actress. I do all my fun stuff of Let's Plays for games and audios and an occasional book read here and there over on my channel. So please check it out, like and subscribe, and all that fun shtick that everybody expects us to say on YouTube.
And just I will share the link over on Twitch, but on YouTube, all the links to everyone's social media can be found in the video description.
And remember to smash that like button,
And
comment,
pickle-
subscribe, click the bell icon.
Melinda!
Melinda!
Oh,
Hello, Melinda.
hello. And jump in the game, and then we'll keep going with what we're doing. I shouldn't have started the game so soon. Now we're stuck with the Quiplash music. That's okay.
It's okay.
So while we're still getting configured, hi, I am Cassiville Audios. I am also very tired, sorry. I'm an audio roleplay creator and VTuber. I am currently on hiatus because my laptop is older than some people who are like actively in schools at the moment. Like, it's an old laptop and it's big mad at me and it needs replacing before I can make any more content. But I do crawl out of my hiatus cave to hang out with the GGFE, which is what we are currently doing. And if you would like to know when I get off of hiatus, you can either just keep tuning into this because I will be super excited when I finally get a new computer. I will be telling everyone all the time. Or you can follow me on Twitter or YouTube, both of which I will update as soon as I have updates on the whole computer thing.
All us GGFers are gonna be doing whatever we do through the day, and all of a sudden, somewhere in the far distance, we will hear this demonic cry, and we will go, Cassie's got her computer.
It'll be just like the loudest, squeakiest happy squeal, and you'll be like, "What is that?"
It's so cute
Cassie
and
got
so
her
familiar.
computer.
Yep.
Okay, so I've put some instructions in there. Also, wait, Melinda, say hi.
Melinda should
Hi.
introduce herself a bit.
Yeah.
I'm Melinda. I'm a modest, and I'm cute. Hello.
That'll do.
Seems as reasonable as anything.
Oh my god,
That's about it.
you do sound like you're drunk. This is gonna be interesting. All right.
Hang- well, you get set up, explain what everything's. I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm gonna actually go get some water. That might help. I do have water in the house, so I'll be right back.
I would
Why
hope
is
you
it
have
gonna
water in
be
the
good?
house.
That
Anyway,
is a really good idea.
so we are going to be playing some Jackbox games. If you would like to join the game, you can go to jackbox.tv on any browser and put in your name, and then a 4-letter code will soon be appearing on your screen. And you can type that in and join the game with us. If you don't get in right away, especially since we're starting with Quiplash, keep in mind that the audience plays a big role. So you can also be in the audience and vote on answers, and it'll be fun no matter what. So there.
Woo!
So there.
Kim has spoken.
All right. Let me move the slideshow back to where it was once I find it, and then I'll put the code on the screen. So again, jackbox.tv into any browser, And the 4-letter code you need will be coming up in just 1 second. Put that over there. There we go.
So, Crazy Anime Gamer, fun fact about that joke is actually the vast majority of bars do have fruit juice, and if you ask really nicely, they will give you just the fruit juice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here
Because
comes
so
your
many
code.
mixed drinks use fruit juice.
Hopefully. There we go. Your code to join us is WNNU.
I shall type it in chat for all y'alls.
Good idea.
I have my moments. They happen sometimes.
Often.
Hey, Phantom Willow jumped right in. Also, if you want to play, I am also streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kim Carter. There's a little bit less of a delay on Twitch than there is on YouTube.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah. All right, we've got Phantom Willow, we've got Pyro, we've got Spider, and we've got Mari. Let's go.
Ooh. Let's do it.
Please
Yeah,
keep
I
your
found out that
Please keep your
Sorry,
answers
go
PG-13-ish. So
I can see
yeah.
you looking at
for
me.
a little thing we call.
I know you're looking at
Flash
me.
No,
Kim. I can
no,
feel those
she's
eyes.
looking at me.
puns.
No, no.
I'm
I
Schmitty,
think
you
you
know,
have done it
like
less
from your
than Bird
dreams.
has.
And if you didn't make it
Really?
in the
Done it
game, don't pout about
intentionally.
it. Jump in the
That's the
audience and
difference.
get
Is
your
I'm not
revenge.
intentionally
I mean,
doing it.
Vote.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
do it on purpose.
Melinda,
And
you've
now,
probably let more
round
F-bombs
one.
slip, to
I'm
be
gonna
fair,
flash
but
2 prompts on
Yeah,
your device.
honestly,
Type something
yeah, and that's
ingenious
kinda
that will stand
worse.
up against another
I
player's
never
response.
use my
Then everyone
allotted
will vote for their
F-bombs because I
fave, and
never
one
know
of
when
you
my
will get an
mother
ego
is going
boost.
to be watching.
You'll rake in the
That's
points
my
based on the
favorite-
percentage of
second
people who
favorite F
dig
word.
your response.
First one is
Got
food.
it? Great.
if my mom listened to us stream and managed to hear me not using the F word for as long as we do for these streams, I think she'd be impressed.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh.
Like,
My
my
mom
mom
would be
is
like,
the
"What is
reason I curse so
problem?"
much.
Oh, this is a good one.
oh,
I could be
no.
so snarky here, but I'm not going to.
Oh god, this answer could be so bad.
I know.
Oh no, man! This is just asking me to be like rated R, and I can't, and I'm so mad.
What is the link for the moderator thing for Jackbox? Ah.
But yeah, I discovered the thing about fruit juice at bars because I have many points in my life ended up being the designated driver for people.
Mm.
And I got really tired of only drinking water and Sprite. So if you ask
Yeah.
really nicely, they'll do things like make you a Shirley Temple, or they'll
Mhm.
give you just a glass of orange juice. It's not very good orange juice, but
Times are
sometimes
not
it's what you
great.
crave.
Cassie, do you like mint at all?
Depends.
'Cause
And now it
I
begins.
once had a virgin mojito that was really good because it's
and
it's
we
just
start
lime
with
and
something
you know,
Sonic the Hedgehog
Oh,
should
no.
not be doing that
Something-
fast.
Okay.
I
Shedding
yeah.
or falling on his
All
face?
right, vote.
I can see, Melinda, why you said that this could be R-rated.
No, this wasn't the one.
This wasn't you?
Nope.
Ooh.
Don't forget, if you didn't get into the game, you can still go to jackbox.tv and enter that code, because you can vote on which answer you think is the funniest and actually turn the tide of the game. So
Yeah,
B
The
just
audience
goes,
often
no.
turns the tide.
Yeah.
Last time there were a few times where if it hadn't been for the audience, I would have actually gotten points, and then
Without
the
further
audience was like,
ado,
"Nope,
What used to have
you're
wings
not funny,
before God
actually."
took away its
And I was
power
like,
of
"Oh,
flight.
okay."
What used to have wings before God took away its power of flight?
Now it gets
Pigs
real.
or
Pick your favorite.
Madonk? Oh, it starts already.
It
Hey,
starts.
that wasn't me.
I
It
didn't
was
say it
not me.
was. I didn't say it was.
And you know it wasn't me because I would have spelled it with the C.
Hey, Fury.
Fury. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. It's like it doesn't matter how
Moving
clever
right
I am.
along.
As soon as Madonk comes
The
up on screen,
strangest
it's like
thing to discover
I'm
in a
out.
mummy's tomb.
A normal,
mummy.
cute human girl or a
All right,
living
people, it's
person.
voting time.
Similar
This
thoughts.
is just the same answer.
Similar thoughts. See, the strangest thing to discover in a mummy's tomb. Are you my mummy?
No.
Oh,
Somebody got it.
that episode of Doctor Who still haunts me. Okay.
that episode kind of haunted me until the Weeping Angels came along. Now I
Yeah.
can watch that one and it's not an
Yeah.
issue.
The Weeping Angels. The other one that scared the crap out of me when I was little was
Okay, what's next?
The Girl in the
A
Fireplace.
lighter, more romantic sequel to
With-
Crime
Yeah.
and Punishment would be called
Madame de
Blank.
Pompadour.
The
Cuddles and plushies or love and
Now
justice.
it's time to vote for your favorite.
Honestly, I kind of like that one.
the gas mask episode, I still can't look at gas masks. And then after I told someone about that episode, they showed me the fact that apparently kids agreed that gas masks were scary. So at some point, Disney decided to make kid-friendly Mickey Mouse gas masks, which are even worse.
Yeah,
I
they
like
are
so
worse.
much.
It's like
All right,
you get a
check
gold
this
star
out.
for trying Disney.
Unfortunately,
but
Curious George
this is one
was
of
the
those
most
things where
curious about
nobody
Blank.
asked you.
Right?
Mhm.
Laundry pods or
All
subsurge.
right, vote for the
Oh
one you like
God.
best.
Oh God.
Yeah. I kind of can. Melinda, am I seeing your prints on this one?
Nope.
No, really? Oh, okay.
I wish I had gotten this one though.
I
Would've
kind of
been
wish I had
great.
too.
I would not have put censored.
The
So,
safety key was actually kind of good on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I thought of like 4 different things,
Let's see
and
the
then
next
I was
one.
like, I don't actually
Nothing
want to
is certain
say
but
any
death
of
and
them
taxes. Oh, also
because they
Blank.
were all kind of not the best.
The English accent wheel,
Decisions,
or I'm
decisions.
assuming they
Choose
meant
your favorite.
donuts.
Ah, yes, Dounce. My favorite breakfast dessert, Dounce.
God, I love that the English accent wheel. Yes.
That's because Pyro is playing. I am 90%
Yep,
sure that's his answer.
I absolutely agree.
Wait,
That's
if
exactly-
we had
love
an
it.
English accent specifically wheeled, would that mean that we'd have to actually go into like one slice is like Cockney and then
Oh,
posh
Lord.
and
And next is
No.
a
I've been
deodorant
watching a
scent
lot of
designed
Downton
by a
Abbey
dog.
lately. I can do a Yorkshire accent pretty good.
Time
It's
to pick the one
bacon
you like
or
best.
bacon.
I want to know who has the same brain cell. Who did it? Who done it? Who done it?
Pick the right answer now, people.
Brain cell.
Oh God. Yes.
There. Okay.
because it's bacon. You hear it in the voice of the dog from the
It's
bacon strips
bacon!
Yeah.
commercial.
We have-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It would be terrifying to have a painting of Blank above your bed.
Oh God.
Mr.
most
Peanut or a
Peanuts?
Leviathan?
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite
Mr.
whip.
Peanut.
Who's Mr.
Could
Peanut?
you imagine
wait,
waking
Like
talking
the-
about like the peanut like with the top hat and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How
For-
many other Mr. Peanuts do you know?
Hi, David. And for those outside the U.S., in case that's not a universal thing, Mr. Peanut is a little mascot. There we go. Now everybody's voting. Quiplash.
Yeah, Mr. Peanut is
is-
a mascot for a brand of peanuts, and he's just
Well,
a peanut
nuts,
with a monocle and a top hat.
Planters.
Okay, let's not dwell on
Yeah.
round
Planters,
one
not-
anymore. Let's
Planters,
see your
peanuts.
scores.
I mean,
But it's
I
not
thought
just
these were
peanuts, right?
Cashews, too.
I heard
Yeah.
I think
Peanut
he-
and my brain went to BoJack Horseman and it also went to the Jeff Dunham character for some odd reason.
Oh,
Peanut. It's good,
Bird,
it's
you're
good,
in-
it's good,
Yourselves
it's
ready, because
good.
round
Bird,
two
you're in the
takes
lead.
No
I
prisoners.
know.
Double the
Let's
points.
see how long this
double
doesn't
the
last.
anxiety.
No,
You
don't
might
talk to
win
me
it.
about anxiety. What?
You might win it. It's not
I
like you've
might.
never won it.
That's
Oh,
true.
dear God. What the hell is this question?
How do I word this? Okay, I'm going to put this answer, and then I will explain it when it gets to that.
I'm like, I don't know. If you have to explain it, maybe you should make a different answer.
No.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's. I was just looking. How do I put this? Because it's actually a very funny story. I will explain it. No, not that. No. No, it involves a picnic out for Father's Day, or maybe it was Mother's Day. It was one of the two, and yeah.
Time's almost
when
done.
we get to the
Save
question,
your bacon with a safety quip.
when we get to the question, I will actually explain it in more detail. It's actually a very funny story.
All right, let's begin. Starting off,
Hi, Terrence. I see
you
you.
woke up covered in chocolate sauce next to a live pig. Where were you
What?
last night?
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory? Question mark?
Make your
Or
vote
Madonk
count.
table?
Dicky's barbecue
What on
pit.
earth is this prompt?
I don't know.
Chocolate covered bacon is good.
You know, I tried
That
it
is
and I
not
did
what's
not
being
like it.
discussed.
What kind of chocolate did you have? Because it needs to be like dark chocolate.
It was. It was.
Really? Brain
I
twin, you let me down.
the combo just didn't work for me.
I feel like it's better with milk chocolate because then you have more of the sweet to balance out the saltiness better.
Hey,
see-
thanks,
See,
audience.
this is what we were talking about, audience. This is how you make or break
But
it.
Let's
also,
keep it going.
people that are playing, don't
A
forget
good
to vote,
sign,
guys.
You're slowly turning
Yeah,
into a
gotta vote.
squirrel.
What?
What?
I'm saying hello to my brother-in-law or
now,
an
pick your
unnatural
favorite.
attraction to Mr. Peanut.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Whoever did that one's good.
Yeah, that one actually is really good.
What's happening?
All right. So this is it's coming at it's like in 5 seconds. This one was mine. I won't tell you what my answer was, but well, in 3 seconds you're gonna find out. Yeah. I will take the. Okay, so here's how the story goes. So we were all gathered together for a Father's Day or Mother's Day,
Next,
and there was a baby
serious question.
squirrel in
Who's
one
a
of the
good boy?
planters.
Who's a good boy? Here's the fun part.
And-
Pick your favorite quip.
My brother-in-law was trying to get up close to it to, record it on video.
Mhm.
And my sister said, "Be careful, it's going to jump on you." And a split second after she said it, the thing jumps like flying squirrels itself right into over my brother-in-law's head, and you hear him on the video go, "Jeez!"
No.
To which I responded, "Brother-in-law, I gladly pass on the title of squirrel bait to you now."
Next on the docket,
Pyro, don't
cannot
forget to
believe
vote.
sign a
y'all.
document that includes the phrase.
I cannot believe y'all. Use your good
May or
boy
may
is-
not need your
Okay,
left
choose
arm.
your favorite.
Everything will be fine. Wow, these are both good.
These are both very good. So right up there with incineration. Oh, aye. Burn the skin off you, no question.
The Aperture Science Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Woo!
Next up, when the earth is dust and the stars burn out, only one thing will remain.
Somebody say Ember.
Madonk or dust.
All right, choose your favorite.
All the Danny Phantoms right now are going, Ember! One thing remains.
Bird, I
Go.
meant to tell you. So the Tampa Bay Comic Con is coming up
Oh, yeah.
at the end of July. Guess who I got a photo op opportunity, or I bought a photo op opportunity with?
What?
And
Rob
now,
Paulson.
an absolutely
Cool!
scathing review
I'm
for
so
an eraser.
excited.
That you
I'm
are gonna
so
love
jealous.
him. He,
I'm so
Okay,
he
everybody,
is like
pick your favorite quip.
I can still see the pencil, or a stupid piece of rubber doesn't even bounce. But in terms of conventions, just be aware, if you haven't done it before, that photo ops are lightning fast. You don't have
Yeah.
time to talk.
Yeah,
you.
I've done it. I did it last year, but I've got Jim Cummings and I've got Rob Paulson.
Oh my
Aww.
God! You
Oh
get
my
Jim
God.
Cummings
So
Oh.
excited! I'm gonna cry when I
Let's
see
see
Jim
how they
Cummings.
handle.
Melinda,
A
I
better
am
wedding
begging
tradition
you,
than tossing the
call
bouquet
me
would be tossing
and get them on the phone
blank.
with me. I am begging you.
Okay.
That's not a. That's
I'll
only
do
going to be
it.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
a better wedding tradition than tossing the bouquet would be tossing the garter or the groom, because men have cooties. I'm like, only do that, Melinda, if you are like in their autograph line at the table, and even then
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
first.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I will.
absolutely. Although honestly, at this point, by the time July rolls around, that'll be close to my
And
PTO.
next,
Maybe I'll just drive down there
The
myself.
name for a cruise ship
Do
that
it.
only
It's at
There
the
you
caters
go.
end
to
of
single
July.
ants.
Very last weekend in July.
You know what? My PTO resets on
Decisions,
July
decisions.
26th,
Choose
so
your
I
favorite.
may do it.
Hey,
Do it.
listen, I think the needlepoint might be better for grandmas, not
Yeah,
aunts.
agreed.
I can't vote for that in
Aim
good
for a cruise ship
conscience.
that caters to single ants. Lulu would be going like.
Oh, split.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, that's it for round two. Time really flies, huh? Let's see your scores.
Cruise line. That's catered
Technically,
just
I'm a single aunt, and I would go to the needlepoint because
Wow.
I like cross stitch.
Wow.
Welcome to
I just
Thriplash,
nosedived.
a final
dear.
round stuffed to the gills with
I
points.
told you.
You'll
Hi,
each
Grizz.
receive a prompt that requires
I forgot.
Is
I
it
am.
Riz?
Oh wait, I can't do
separate
it.
responses. Make me proud.
I have stream avatars, but I don't know that I can do it when I'm dual streaming.
Oh, crappy Iola.
Oh. All right. I shall jump on the bandwagon.
All right, I just need a third one.
It got so quiet, didn't it, audience? Hey, there's
We're
still
thinking.
time for you to. There's still time for you to jump in the audience if you want to have a vote on this. Do it.
Do it.
I can't do that
Oh,
voice again. That
oh.
actually hurt.
Bird,
Yo.
you doing that voice reminded me. So, as I've alluded to in the streams before, I currently live in kind of a small town situation. But for Memorial Day weekend, the wifey and I went into the city, and we went to a like goth rock punk bar,
Dang.
and they were doing a karaoke night. And I went up on stage
Aw.
and I did Bleed It Out, and I murdered my
Tick-tock,
voice for the
time's
next
almost
2
up.
days. But it was
Aw.
okay because
So
that
much
was a
fun.
really good version of Bleed It Out that I did, and everybody was super into it, and it was great.
So was that it was even better than the last time I saw you do it, because that was awesome.
Okay, the writing
It was
phase is in
actually
the books.
because I've been practicing doing the
Are you
growls,
ready
and I
for
was a lot
magic?
less nervous because I
Ah.
had more to drink.
The 3 things you must do on your wedding day.
Why are there so many wedding questions today?
Eat, drink,
know.
shake, madonk, smile, become, try not to lose your
Okay,
pants.
choose your favorite.
That's a tough choice.
Come on.
I like that they added something to madonk, you know?
Yeah.
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 But yeah, no, the going to karaoke night at that specific bar, which I did take Kim to when she was here.
Oh, yeah.
That specific bar it's always such a weird mix because since it's a rock bar, you mostly get people doing
Three
like
weird
rock
times
and
to
metal
just
and the
start
emo
yelling,
music.
vroom, vroom,
And
vroom.
then every once in a while, you'll get like the weird sad cowboy who feels the need to do country music at the
no.
rock bar. And then you'll have the occasional just
Never
random
turn down
little
3
little
points is
twink
what I always
who
say.
decided to sing a pop song. And the little twink who decided to sing a pop song
The
decided to
3
hang
worst
out with me
materials to
and
build
the
your house
wifey
out of.
after his song. And I was like, you realize that was the gayest move you could have done. And he was like, I know.
Beehives!
Vote for the one you like
Ask.
best.
Ask. Beehive. Where did Madonk come from?
Yep, I was gonna get. I will explain that after the game is over. Takes more
Alright.
time, and I'm trying to like. So when people are listening to this back, I'm trying to read the answers. Like I didn't get to this one, because otherwise you're
sorry.
just no, it's fine. Because I often like to listen to them back, but I'm not usually watching, so I'm always like, wait, what was the answer? But it's either
Right.
3 worst materials to build your house out of: donk table, or pineapples, left shoes, and beehives. Beehives gets it. Oh, it's a
And it's a
tie! There goes the audience again.
When you think about it, there
How
are only
dare.
3 emotions.
I'm gonna steal
They
all your
are
left shoes and build a house.
Existential dread. Just saw a puppy making origami. Badonk, table, and
And now it's
English
time to vote for
accent
your
wheel
favorite.
hate.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Poor Pyro.
Poor Pyro. I mean, to be honest, we're not the worst he could possibly hear doing English accents. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
but
not
Oh, there's
Keanu
definitely
Reeves.
worse.
but think about it though. It's 5 at once.
True. But it's not like it's 5 Keanu Reeves at once.
Saying 3, yes.
Just saw a puppy is my favorite emotion.
Yes. Mine
You
too.
rocked it. But did you rock the scoreboard?
No. But I'm here to have fun, not rock the scoreboard.
Hey!
Hey,
Is a Cam win?
Don't squish me.
good job,
Okay.
Kim.
Yay!
I'm doing like teeny tiny claps so that they pick up on the mic without like absolutely blowing out the audio. I'm
No, I
like,
think
just
that-
clapping the tips of my fingers.
I think that was good. It came over nicely. Okay, so what was that? Anyway, where did Madonk come from? Okay, so this is after the first Rescued with Aliens, we did a couple of live streams, and in the second live stream, we were playing Quiplash, and Langley was playing, and the prompt was something about like a jester entertaining a king, and he meant to type my dance, but he forgot the E, and Jackbox will just take as much as you have typed, so it took my donk, and then from there it just it dissolved, and now it is madonk, and it is just ridiculousness. It's
See, you say dissolved, I say spiraled out of control.
tomato.
Potato, potato.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's taken a life of its own. That's the sign of a good meme.
Oh, yeah, well, just while we were talking about aliens really quick, 2 exciting things in case people didn't see me screaming about this, which is that,
Good God, I can't believe you just read my mind. Okay, take a shot, Bird.
so for the first time ever, I have had fan fiction written of my work that is on archiveofourown.org. Which is like where I write fan fiction and read fan fiction, and like somebody wrote fan fiction of my stuff, and I'm not over it. I've hit the trifecta: fan mail, fan art, fan fiction.
She has arrived. She has become the internet.
I wouldn't say that necessarily, but the other exciting aliens news I wanted to share, in case you guys didn't see it on Twitter, I have finished draft 1 of part 3.
Ooh.
I am not looking at the word count because I am terrified of how long it is. I'm going to let it sit at least until the weekend, maybe even next week, and then I will start hacking it to pieces. So yeah, that's what's going on. Pyro, I for one welcome our Madonk overlords. See, that's how you roll with it. That's how you roll with it.
Exactly.
Oh, what fan fiction do I write? I've done a couple different fandoms. Doctor Who, the Star Trek reboot are probably the ones I was most prolific in. I think I have 2 Voltron fanfics up. But you can find me on there with the handle Kimura Carter. If you want to. Keep in mind some of my stories are very adult, so watch tags. Are we doing another round of this?
Do you want to?
I could go kind of either way. We could play something else.
I'm down for it. I know that there was talk about doing Witchtastic, except I don't know if all of us have Witchtastic.
I was about to
Melinda?
say I don't know if Melinda
I
has.
used to, but because I downloaded Dragon Age, I had to
Oh.
delete it.
Makes
so
sense. Dragon Age is a bit of a beast. I totally get it.
is.
I also have Dragon Age Inquisition on my PC because
I have
reason-
all 3 of them on my PC.
yeah, same. I also have it for my PlayStation, so yeah. I may have a problem when it comes to Dragon Age Inquisition.
You
I'm
and
just
me
gonna
both.
flat out say it. I have a Cullen problem.
How do I?
It's that voice.
I don't think I've heard you make that sound before.
Me? What? Me or Melinda?
The way that Melinda like excites Squeak into a wheeze.
Melinda, you want a fun fact?
Yes.
The actor who plays Cullen is in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, I know.
Yep.
Oh my god. This man, I'm in love with the. Oh, okay. Oh.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Somebody fan Melinda.
Yep.
Listen.
It's not hurricane season
Fictional
yet, otherwise I'd
characters
suggest
are
go
the
outside.
reason why I can't have an actual boyfriend right now.
Well, we've always used that. We the anime Bishi community have made that excuse for a much longer time.
Yeah.
I give to you Exhibit A, D from Vampire Hunter D. It's
Yes.
like the minute that one was created, every man went, yeah, I got no chance.
Yep. Yeah. That's about it. How you can't? Nobody compares. I'm sorry. You can't. That man is.
And of course, there's the other side with with one of my friends who calls it Eggman when she means Solus.
How did I know? Let's
Should really finish that game one of these days. My copious free time.
Oh god.
All right, so we can't do
The joke about Eggman in the context of finding dudes attractive just reminded me of the. I'm probably the only one here who knows about this, but there's these real-time fan dubs of Sonic games where it's just the stupidest shit the whole time.
Yep.
And one of the stupid things.
Please tell me it's Team 4-Star.
It's not. It's
Oh.
Snapcube.
Oh, okay. My brother has talked about them before.
Yeah, so Snapcube is Penny Parker and a few of her friends, and they're all just super funny. And so the real-time fan dubs are basically they're doing an abridged series, but in real time.
Ooh, very nice.
And so at one point in one of them, Eggman's making some sort of big announcement on this big TV, and the guy who's playing him ends up saying, "My husband or wife." So one of the other characters is just like, wait, Eggman's bisexual? And it just happened that the cutscene went back to Eggman after that. So then Eggman's just like, oh, by the way, I'm bisexual.
Anyone know the difference between muffins and cupcakes? Calories? Roughage? I don't know.
I feel like the difference is that cupcakes are just cake but smaller. Meanwhile, muffins tend to be like more
Ready.
grain and bread type thing. Like even when they're sweet,
There's
they
a
don't
lot of
start from a
difference.
place of cake.
No, it's true.
Very true.
I mean, there's a reason that they are not called bran cakes.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
say bran muffins, but not bran cakes.
The bread cake sounds terrible.
It does.
Yeah,
It does. Well, I don't know. Do you want to try golf with friends? Melinda, do you have golf with friends?
Nope.
Oh, fudge.
I know. I'm
Kim
bored.
suggested Mario Kart.
Okay.
I do Mario Karts.
Mario Kart would be fun.
Especially since some more of the DLC dropped semi recently, and I don't think we've played it since the new DLC dropped.
Ooh.
Yeah. That would be good. I have to go get my thing, but yeah.
Same.
We want to take like 5 minutes for us to go get set up with that, and then we can do.
I have returned.
She has
Welcome back, Kim.
returned.
Did you guys say you needed a minute to get Mario Kart set up?
Go get Mario Karts. It'll only take me like 2 seconds. I just gotta run in the living room and get it.
Same.
Okay, we'll go do that because I just got mine. That's what I was just getting I was getting the other bits of my controllers, so that's what I was doing. Oh, let me put my so yeah, we're gonna be playing some Mario Kart, and if you have a Switch and you have Mario Kart and you would like to join us, I'm going to put my Switch code up on the screen, and you can go ahead and friend me. Hi, Lillian. Okay, now.
I see that somebody else knows the references that I was making.
Yes, apparently so.
So I'm not gonna read it because not cursing, but somebody referenced a different Eggman announcement. There's a weird amount of Eggman making announcements on TVs in Sonic games, which I didn't notice until the fandubs. But he sure do love to hack a TV and make an announcement on it.
Do I not have sound? That's weird. Usually when I do it through... Oh, I don't have it on Streamlabs yet. Ah, that would be why. Okay, Okay, so let's make the other thingy with the thingy. Go away for a second. Go away. Da-da-da-da. Hey, there we go. Okay, now let's see if I have sound. Hey, I do! What did I just do? What are you doing? I didn't tell you to do a thing. Stop doing a thing. What thing are you doing? No, I didn't want to play that. Go away.
Okay. I've got my.
Well, apparently I still need a minute because I have to remember how things work, and also check if I have any friend requests real quick.
That's okay. I've got my Twitch. I've got my Twitch. My Switch even needs to be turned on. Apparently, the battery went out, so it is needing to charge itself up for a moment or two. So
Fun.
Lillian, I haven't played Mario Kart in a little while, so I don't know that I will be winning, but I will have fun, and hopefully not get too salty.
oh yes, there is that.
Okay.
Anytime Mario good grief, anytime anymore that Mario Kart is getting played, it is my youngest nephew playing it.
Oh. All right.
There we go.
I am curious what would happen if I tried to turn on stream avatars. Like, would it explode? Would it run on both streams?
I don't know. Sounds like something to experiment with. Oh
What
wow.
are we experimenting with?
Fire? No, you know the dubers that Cardlin has on his stream? I have that same program, Stream Avatars, and I've used it a little bit. Last time I was just using it, it was a little bit glitchy, but I don't know that it works when I'm dual streaming. And I was like, well, should I try it? I don't know.
Oh, there we go. I think it's working now. Boy, it really was powered down.
It's
My battery
alive!
is at 1% right now.
Oh,
You know what? I don't have it set up on as a source on Streamlabs yet, so I won't bother with that right now. But maybe next time I can get some little characters on the screen for people to interact with.
yeah.
Sounds good with me.
Oh, I also need to change.
You could even make them the same size as our chibis on the bottom of the screen,
Yeah.
and then it'll look like we're mingling with the little
Yeah.
chibi.
Oh,
the little-
yeah.
the little goobers.
That would be very cute. Okay, how do I...
I need to make us new chibis.
Mario...
You need to get those chatty ones that react to us talking too.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
pings.
Every time I sit down to do a PNG for us, because you guys remember I started working on that and I
Right.
had like a pretty good base started. Every time I sit down to try to do it, something comes up.
Aw.
And it's starting to feel like the computer situation and the car situation, which is every time I'm like, oh, this thing that I want is within my grasp, something bad happens.
No.
So I need to stop thinking that things are in reach, I guess. I don't know. I have the room up whenever we're all ready.
Okay, I'll just
Yep.
check for
Working
friend
on it.
requests
I
one more
had-
time.
I had forgotten that I had let my thingy lapse.
Oops.
So I don't know that any of us have played it on our channels, but I know I have played an just completely unacceptable amount of Mario Party in my time.
I was playing it on my server, Discord server the other day.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I see a friend request is coming in. So let me go grab that. Also, I will accept your friend requests. That is no guarantee that anyone else in the in the stream right now will take friend requests. That is completely up to them. Just letting you know.
I will
but-
not be taking friend requests. Please don't
Nor-
send them.
Nor I apologize, but I keep my anonymity when it comes to the games I've got on here because I play them with other people. So
Oh, I'm just an introvert and I don't want to like feel like I'm announcing to 5 million people every time I open up Animal Crossing.
true. that
I-
is the other thing is the games I play.
Like, Cassiville Audios, why do you play like 9 million hours of Monster Hunter? Mind your business. That's why.
But don't go, don't.
Okay, some of you are saying the stream chat was frozen, but I don't think it is. I saw that message. Yeah, it's working. I think people just got quiet for a second. Sometimes people will, like, there'll be a little bit of a shift when we change games, so I'm not concerned. So yeah, look at the stats here. See how many times Cassie has beat me? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna win. I have gotten a lot better, though.
Well, then you don't know for sure. You might beat me.
I mean, it's happened. Not gonna say
It
that
has
it hasn't.
happened.
Yeah, it's
It's
just-
happened multiple times even. It's not as high of a percentage as some might hope, but it has happened multiple times. You
Yep,
could do it again.
I mean, you know, I was playing against you while I was learning, so, you know, that's always going to
Yeah.
be skewed.
Exactly. Like don't worry about the win-loss ratio. Worry about improving and having fun.
Yes. Also, you know, if you are joining us, do keep in mind that your username will appear on the screen. So if you don't want that, don't join. um, so yeah, and sometimes I do play Mario Kart and recently played Mario Party on my Discord server. So, thanks, Lillian. I'll just put a link to that in chat real quick. Melinda, are you in?
No, I've got to re-download my game because
Oh.
I don't know. It just didn't like me for a minute. So I still got 19 minutes until it's downloaded. So go ahead and play
Oh.
without me.
Okay, once I find that link I was looking for, we'll get it started.
I'm just gonna be here and
Make
watch.
sure everybody else is behaving themselves in chat.
Yes.
Discord.
Although it
there
seems
is.
like everybody's okay.
Yep,
Everybody's been doing good as far as I can tell.
everybody's been good tonight. So there's my Discord server if anybody wants to join. Put it in both chats. There we go.
I love how everybody is blue. There's Cassie in purple, and there's me in bright yellow.
Hello.
All right, I think we can start, Cassie.
I think we're good.
Okay. So we want to do 100cc,
Yeah.
4 races, normal items.
Yes.
Do you have the thing where you can like deselect certain items?
Uh,
I thought that was a new
No.
thing with the DLC
Oh.
or something.
there is a custom items thing, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay, no worries, son.
We can worry about it next stream.
There
I
we
will
go.
figure it out in between.
Sounds good.
We will figure it out.
Because
to
like if you
rid
can
the
get
blue
rid
shell.
of lightning, that'd be great.
Lightning and blue shell.
No! Keep the blue shell.
You've
Okay.
gotta hit me with something.
Hit
If
me
you
with
take away
your
the
best
blue shell-
shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot.
God, I love the movie Rock of Ages when Catherine Zeta-Jones does that song. It's amazing.
Yes.
I actually finally bought myself a Pat Benatar CD and a
nice.
Joan Jett CD and like all those other like I'm not putting up with your shit female rock artists.
Nice.
I really like having CDs. I don't believe in using streaming services for my music. I don't want to pay someone to not have ads in something when I could just buy a CD, the money goes straight to the label, and there's no ads.
And then you actually physically have it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I forgot how to play.
The A button will make you
You
drive.
were talking about how you were improving and
I also
practicing.
said I was rusty though.
That is true.
Whee! I'm just gonna go flying off here.
It's stuck in your head now, isn't it, Melinda?
Yep.
I did it as a joke, and I got an earworm.
That's okay. During therapy today, the Smurf song got stuck in my head.
Oh lord. How are
Whoops.
you mentally still in one piece?
I don't know.
Blue shell.
Ah!
incoming!
Ah! Ah! Stop that.
Do I get? I'm good. Do it. I need another blanket. It's a therapy thing. Right.
Dude, the other day, after having a really hard day, I got, like, under my weighted blanket, and I forgot that, like, weighted blankets are, like, actually really good for, like, being stressed out and anxious.
Really?
Oh yeah, they are.
That's, like, the whole point!
How do they work with like leg cramps in the middle of the night?
They
I
help
don't
my
know.
legs move less when those things happen.
Oh.
Nice.
Because
I
they're
have to
an
look into
obstacle.
something. I have to look into that because the last few nights I'm getting enough hours of sleep, but I don't think the quality is
Ah!
where it should be.
Oi, who just blew me up?
It's not me.
It's not me. Ow.
That was not me,
Not,
Cassie.
not I
Pig
said the pig. Not I said the dog.
I'm like, can somebody clip that of just a bunch of us going, that's not me, like in succession? 'Cause that was pretty funny.
Wasn't me.
This is
I'm
the,
not Spartacus.
This is the digital equivalent of going of the nose go.
Okay, but the fireball was me. Lightning wasn't, but the fireball was.
I can
Oh
make
my
an
gosh.
alcoholic joke right now, except because there's like, isn't there something called lightning where you have like fireball with
Chat.
lemonade or something like that? And
I
so-
have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I don't have any clue. All I know about mixed drinks is that when I tell a bartender I like fruity and strong, I get fruity and strong, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I'm fruity and strong.
Hi, baby dear. Welcome to the stream. On that note,
Boy, did they pick a good time to walk in, didn't they?
well done, Joey.
As far as songs stuck in your head, at least it's a song that like other human beings with normal taste would know, as opposed to the stuff that gets stuck in my head, which is like I have to explain 15 years of internet culture and 30 years of technology and software history before you even start to understand.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Well,
good tip. No.
So,
Oh,
Lillian,
whoops, sorry.
that actually doesn't always work in this game because it tries to hit whoever's in first
When it was thrown.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, there was one time where I was in first, somebody threw a blue shell, like 15 other things happened, and I was in 5th place, and I still got hit by that blue shell. I was big mad about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandably so. I would have been big mad too.
Why is the plant walking? I still object to that. It's unnatural. Cassie, did you throw that?
I'm like
Maybe?
It is the walking route.
Oh,
Walk
Pyro!
like a man,
I
back
swear.
like a man, walk like a man.
Ow. Oh, bye, Joey. Lately I rediscovered a song that I didn't really enjoy the first time, and then the artist came out with a version with Miku in it, and
Oh.
it's so much better, not because it's Miku, but because just having a female vocal and turning it into a duet really does good things for the song,
Nice.
I feel like.
I hate lightning.
And it's
See?
like the only time where I've been like really into a song using Miku in English, because her English is not great usually, but it's really good in that song. It's called Why Do I, for anyone curious. Oh,
I have been listening to a lot of older albums lately. I listened this afternoon, so I had a what is called a power block, where basically 1 to 2 hours of just sitting staring at your screen and typing as
Oh,
fast
you
as
mean-
you can.
you mean like 90% of modern jobs anymore?
Exactly, but in this case, it's like, put away your phones, put in your headphones, listen to music, whatever it takes to keep you focused. It's like, oh, you mean the kind of things that all us people with ADD can't do even on a normal
What?
day.
How did I miss that?
Anyway, I've been listening to an album called Jeff Wayne. It's by Jeff Wayne, and it's The War of the Worlds.
Hmm.
It's basically like this guy back in 70 something or other. He did a bunch of recording of the music with snippets from the book itself. And originally, the narrator we read about in the book the narrator was Richard Burton. They've since redid it and have done like the holographic image of Liam Neeson now as the role of the narrator.
Huh. Oh, I found out something interesting about Neil Gaiman's audiobooks, which is that the whole reason that he does them himself is because there was one really bad audiobook of one of his books, and he said, never again, I'm doing it.
Nice.
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
It's really fun following him on Tumblr. You never know what you're gonna get.
I'm trying to think if I actually follow him on Tumblr or if I just see everyone reblogging.
You might just see everyone reblogging, because I know I definitely reblog a decent amount of this stuff. Also, 6 dances sounds like a lot. Make sure to rest plenty afterwards.
And hydrate and stretch.
Yeah,
Yes.
drink water, eat
But if you-
proper nutrients before and after.
But if you dance that much, I'm sure you probably know all that.
Not to mention, you can probably take it pretty well too.
Well, yeah, but you always want to be aware of your limits.
Remember the hours
Have I
would put
done
in
this track?
with forensics back in high school for my poetry reading? Weekend-long competitions. Oh, I remember. Lots of tea being drunk then.
But you're not reading the whole time, are you?
Obviously no, because other people have to read. But I'm not even reading. I'm like memorize a poem or two and put them together in my own.
Ah!
No, communication error.
No!
You know what I just thought about that is going to be very difficult to play this game?
What?
What?
I only have one arm.
Why do you only have one
Wait,
arm?
what?
Cause I tore my rotator cuff at work a couple weeks ago and had surgery on it yesterday morning.
Yeah, so you're out.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I didn't even think of that. Well, I figured it out.
Well,
I'm.
Sorry about
Didn't
that
even think of
disconnect.
that.
Oh, was that on your end, Cassie?
Yeah, that was me. I went AFK for like 2 seconds too long, I guess.
Ah,
oops.
bummer. It's okay. It happens.
I can do it
Right.
with my nose.
Melinda.
I don't think you want to do that.
That was the most mom Melinda I have ever heard from a person that is not my mom. You sounded just like my mom.
Room is back up now, in case anyone did not notice from Kim rejoining.
Got it. Yes. Also, hi, baby dear, if I didn't say hi before. Welcome. I just dropped my controller, so maybe I will use the little wrist thingies, just in
Good
case.
plan. That would be a very wise move. I think.
Oh, let me
we
check
may do
my
these
friend
4
requests
races,
again.
and then I think I probably will have to call it a night because I do have to get up early, all over again. Yay!
Alright, I think we're probably good to go. Because
Where am
Melinda
I?
has one arm. Aren't you in here?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in blue for some reason now. Hang on. No.
Offensive.
No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it alone. I'm
Okay.
in light blue.
The additional cups are available in the DLC that you can buy. I have not bought it myself yet, but other people that are playing have it, so we have access to it.
Yeah, I haven't either, so.
I am playing on a Nintendo Switch, Kaylin. Pyro says, can I just say, the absolute speed of Joey? How? I'm gonna go ahead and guess he's just played a lot more than us.
Somebody check his cart for nitrous oxide. All right, here we go. Take 2.
Like, remind me after this race, Melinda, I can, if you want, I can stream to the server and, like, you can commentate if you want or something.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Alright, remind me after this race.
Okay.
I mean, obviously you can watch the stream, but that's delayed.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like,
Oh, that was close. Did you guys see that? Ah!
I was too busy falling off myself.
I didn't fall though. I got lucky. Where am I going? I dislike. I haven't done this track in a while. Oh my god, where are we going? Okay, this is fine. Ah! Right, okay, this is the one that just changes every single time, right?
And I think it's one of them that changes every single time, yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple. I feel like this is the most memorable because it's the most dramatic. But what do I know? Ah! Okay, that's a wall. Found the wall in case anyone was looking for it.
They're
And a
breaking
tree.
It's right there. I
Hope
don't know what that's from. We can't be friends.
I don't know. Never seen it, actually.
Oh my god, it's funny.
Stand mind your left shoe. I think it's about the only thing.
Oh yeah, I'm already on my way.
Get! Who was that? Like, that was
That's from that movie.
No! Lightning, why? Oh man, I'm gonna come in 5th.
Very, very frightening me.
Galileo?
No! My husband's laughing at me. That was so mean on so many levels.
Oh, that's what makes it fabulous.
I think I'm just gonna have to share my screen, Melinda, maybe? No, that's not gonna work. Alright, in that case I will share Streamlabs, which is how I've done it before. Ah! Hello. Nope, stop streaming what you're streaming. Give me that. Streamlabs. So, sorry that it won't be very big for you. I can try to make it a little bigger. There you go.
Thank you.
Can we put in a request of who we want you to sound like when you do this?
I wasn't doing the spin wheel tonight. I just wasn't feeling up to it.
Oh,
I mean,
no, no.
oh, what?
Just me, my commentary.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like.
Well, I'm trying to eat at
Oh.
the moment.
Well,
It's
do
a
that
lot-
first.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to eat with your left hand than it is.
Well,
I should
with
say
your
dominant.
hard to eat with your non-dominant hand.
Lights out, away we go!
But yes, baby dear, I am indeed married and have been for quite some time. Ah! Pyro, I have some things you like. You like fire, right? Ah!
This girl is on fire.
We both immediately got smashed by Bowser's fist. I was gonna say fish and realized that didn't make any sense. I'm gonna miss it. And get lightning. Nice.
Okay, that is not cool. One cannot be lightning when one is not on the ground, surely.
I know, right?
That defies physics. By definition, lightning is drawn to the earth.
Lasers! Come on, turn! Oh god. Yeah, what just... I don't know what that was, but I'm alive!
That was totally a glitch.
Yeah, that was very weird. Oh no. I just seem to like always get hit by the blue shell whether I'm in first or not. I just always seem to end up in its path.
School is not quite out here where I live, but it is getting close.
My son is going to be in school so late. Like to the beginning of summer.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what they did with the schedule this year. And we only had 2 snow days. So it's ridiculous. Aha!
Okay, make this make sense. So my son had school all last week, and this was his last week. Monday they had off. Tuesday was their last full day,
Crap.
and then today was half day. And now school's out. Make that make sense.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And we didn't even have any hurricane days. Like, what the heck? Actually, I think we had like 2, but still.
No, 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 no! I'm holding on to 3rd. Get out of my way. Okay. Whew.
I think I'm in 7th. I'm stuck in the 7th. Yep, I'm in 7th. Dang, dang, dang. Oh well. Oh. Suck it up, Toadette.
Yeah, when I lived in Florida for a bit, school got out at like June 3rd,
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
and it was so weird to me. Like, that's so late.
What? Late? Really? Like
Yeah.
in New England, like normal, like end of school year was at least June 10th or later. Like usually the middle, like of June.
I think
I mean,
when
But
I was
this
in high school, it was like June 6th.
Hmm.
I think that was like our last.
my last day, the year I graduated, my last day of school was June 4th, but I was a senior, so all the
Okay, maybe it's an
underclassmen
East
still had it
Coast
for one more
thing.
week.
yeah, that's
Maybe-
what
maybe
I'm
it's
like.
an
This
East
has
Coast
got to
thing.
be a regional thing.
Because, like,
So wait, when do you
I
guys
lived
start?
in New Mexico, it was much earlier. Like, my parents were very
Exam starts
confused
August.
when school continued past Memorial Day. Like, Memorial Day was supposed to be the end of school.
Huh?
My son started school August.
Wifey says where she lived when she was doing school was June 5th.
This is all so weird to me.
Well, you also
Oh my
found it
goodness,
weird-
Kalana is raiding
Yeah.
with a party of 1. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Good to see you.
But you also said you found it rather strange that driving around here in Michigan that nobody was speeding.
Yes.
I beg to differ. People
I-
up by Lansing try to kill you. Not as bad as Florida. Not nearly as bad as Florida. But still.
It was so weird to me. I'm like, I just want to make good time on the highway. Like, and that means, or normal is like going 5 over, and like nobody was doing it. I was passing everyone. I'm like, what is this? And I am a very conservative driver. So
Were you on like 96 or 696?
no,
What did you take?
I don't remember. I'd have to look at the map.
Well, suffice it to say, she did not get onto 75 other than going to the
Yeah,
mall.
I was
Miranda.
gonna say, there's no way she drove 75. Because people try to literally kill you.
Fair enough.
I think the only time she got on 75 was traveling to and from Great Lakes Crossing, Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah, that was
You were
very
not
quick.
You were not in enough. People try to kill you on 75.
Not on purpose. It's just a
No,
question
they're
of if
just
you.
oblivious.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Good luck, everybody else.
Ah! I don't know what that was.
What?
I don't know.
There are any
But-
rules about Goombas stacked. And I'm sorry. I look at Goombas and I go, I got 2 words for you: garlic butter. Deep fried in garlic butter.
Ah! Come on, hold on to
Yeah,
it.
here in Texas,
Yay!
people are absolutely trying to kill you on purpose with driving. Even if you're doing 5 over the speed limit in the slow lane,
Love
they
how
will get all the way all up on you. And you'll be sitting there like there's a whole passing lane next to me. You could just, if you want to be going faster than me, you could just go in the other lane
Yeah.
where the passing happens.
Good night, Lillian.
Night, Lily.
Welcome back, Mari. Love, have a good class. Pyro says, Kim, I like fire, but not being thrown at me! So, it's just interesting learning, like, new regionalisms. Like, that these regional differences that I'm not aware of, that you don't even think about. Like, I feel like if you go all the way to the West Coast, then people start speeding again. But I'm not 100% sure because it's been a long time since I've driven in California. But the whole school starting thing, like, that's so when do you guys start? In August? Early August?
Yes. Or
Yep.
like kind of towards the end, kind of 18.
Was that the case in Michigan as well, Melinda? Because I was wondering if this is like a weather
To
thing.
be honest, in Michigan, we started after Labor Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In Ohio, we started before Labor Day.
right.
And the starting after Labor Day is actually a relatively new thing because I remember starting school in, like mid to late August. And, then it would be like, I can remember having a couple of half days and a full day and then have Memorial Day off and then I would be back in school. So, end of August, but because of the Kings Island law that went into effect to encourage tourism in certain areas, now they started doing it after Labor Day, which makes a lot
Well,
of sense.
this year, it looks like, I'm looking at school. It looks like school is starting August 25th.
Yeah.
See, that's not too bad.
They definitely changed it from when I was.
Definitely changed it from when I was in school.
It's, I mean, I feel like here, like, I would be heartbroken. Oops, I just set that off without anyone near me. Ha ha ha. Meant to do that. I would have been heartbroken if we were going back in the middle of August. Because, like, here, the summer doesn't last super long. So, I think they want to give, families and kids as much warm weather out of school time as they can. But that is just, my theory. And I know some people are like, you know, I'd rather have, you know, less breaks in order to get out earlier. I'm like, nah, I need the breaks.
No, I'm the same way.
And if I can remember correctly, I remember like our spring break. So my son's spring break was the middle of March.
I'm like,
Literally like the middle of March.
to me, like, that's when college spring break is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially down here, oh my god.
Right.
But like my spring break when I was in high school was right around Easter every time.
No, it was the same for me. We actually, like, the school I attended, kindergarten up to 8th grade, was actually had a spring break and then also had an Easter break.
Yeah, we had February vacation, and I mean, it's still the case right now. We have February vacation and we have April vacation. And we tend to always be opposite weeks as Massachusetts, I guess, so that, like, touristy things in the area don't get bombarded, I guess.
Overloaded?
Yeah, overloaded. Thanks. That's the word I was looking for. Hey, 3rd place. Yay!
I got a solid 5th. I'll take that.
Woo!
But
You
I'm
know-
going to hate to do this. I have got to get some sleep because it is 10 o'clock and it's a school night.
It's all good.
It's a school night.
All right. Everybody have a great evening. Like, subscribe, whatever's in all of our channels. Give us some love because we love what we're doing. And you gals have a great night. Love ya. See ya.
Good night.
See you later. Bye.
Cassie, what do you feel like doing?
I don't know where you
I feel like sleeping also.
Okay.
We could do one more if you want.
No, that's fine. You know what? It takes me time to wind down afterwards. So, and also,
We
you know,
could do like Q&A for a bit, just hang out with the chat for a few minutes.
yeah. I mean, it usually takes us time to like sign off anyway, because we're always like, oh, but this thing. Of course, now that I've said that, watch that not happen at all. Turn that off. Turn the slideshow back on. Hello, slideshow.
Yeah,
Oh, right, I moved it
Because-
over there. Haha.
a little bit of out of characterness. I moved a lot as a kid, so because of that, I don't remember what state I was in for what memories of what times school started. But
Right.
I definitely remember more than once being in school in August and looking forward to having Labor Day off.
Huh.
Yeah.
There were a few times when I was in school that it started before Labor Day, which, like, on the one hand I was annoyed about, but then on the other it's like, oh, you start, but then it's sort of like a soft start, like it's a soft open.
Yeah, it's a soft start. Which it is very nice.
And I also pretty much all of my school experience was the whole spring break trying to line up with Easter thing, which
Yeah.
sometimes it ended up being like the week before, sometimes it was the week after.
Right.
Man, I don't even. But it wasn't like a month before. I never remember it being like a month before, which is super weird.
Hey, Orlando.
Well, like you were saying, in Florida it might be trying to not be when everyone else's is because they want the
Yeah.
tourists to have free range.
Yeah, but the crappy thing that happened was that all of college spring break was off, and most of Florida schools were off for spring break. So we had, like, we were gonna go do all sorts of different things, but we couldn't go anywhere because it was freaking.
Hmm.
Because everybody and their brother loves to come to Florida for their spring break.
Yep.
Why? I don't know. It is the armpit of the United States.
It's because the beaches and Orlando. That's literally it. Nobody cares about any of the rest of Florida. because when I was living there, I lived in a part that was not Orlando and was like an hour away from the beach. So usually we only got like weird random tourists who like booked a hotel way far away from the beach to get a better deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the main concern with them was less crowds and more that, oh my god, nobody knows how to drive when they're on vacation.
Oh my god.
I don't know what happens. Even if they're from a state that is not known for being really bad drivers, for some reason they forget how to
They
they,
just forget how to
leave
drive.
they leave their driving knowledge at home when they go on vacation or something. I don't know what it is, but you could always tell who was a tourist and who wasn't based on their sunburn pattern.
Yeah.
Not whether they have a sunburn, the pattern of it.
Yep.
Wait, so what about it would tell you?
So you would have the dude with the t-shirt sunburn
Mhm.
and the chick with the sunburn from the bikini that she clearly regrets wearing because now she's wearing a regular tank top and like booty shorts and looks like she could kill someone if they touch her.
Bright
Gotcha.
red.
Oh yeah, bright red. Both of them bright red. And you're sitting there, you see the weird like strappy string lines from the weird bikini that the chick regrets in the sunburn, and you think about the fact that the shorts have to be making it worse because it's always denim shorts, and denim is like the worst material to have right up on your
But-
sunburn.
Yeah, that people are dumb. That's the other thing. If they have a sunburn, they don't dress for their sunburn. They dress to look cute.
Yeah.
If I get a
Yep.
sunburn, I'm dressing for my sunburn. I'm not putting a bra on. I'm wearing soft clothes
Yep.
or a towel. That's it.
And if you are going to the sun again, you're covered up.
Yeah.
And
And you
Terrence
don't
just
leave your
reminded me
shoulders
that I
open.
want to vacation in Hawaii someday, but I am not made of money, so I have no idea when that someday will be.
We went to
to
Hawaii
Hawaii
on our
Like,
honeymoon actually. We went to Las Vegas and then Hawaii.
that's so cool. I want to go to Alaska too. I think
Yes.
Alaska would be gorgeous.
With how much my joints hate the cold, I feel like if I went to Alaska, I would immediately be sent straight back to hell, and I'd be like, "What happened?" Oh, your physical form just sort of evaporated from the level of pain it was in. There wasn't anything we could do. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, love rash guards, swim shirts for the win. Absolutely.
Yeah, I put my son in one every time. He's got skin like I do, so if I burn, I tan really well.
Right.
And if same thing happens to him, he tans really nicely, but his burn and my burn are very similar, where they like, you know how lizards shed their skin and it's like
Linda.
scaly? That's how we peel. We peel in scales.
See, my family has this wonderful combination of we burn and tan. So we will burn really bad, and then after it peels, it's a tan.
Yeah.
My poor mom. My mom got sunburned, and it was so bad that she had little blisters. And then underneath her sunburn, after she peeled, she had more sunburn.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, I've had one burn that was kind of that bad, and it
I was like, oh my god, mother.
yeah. Though my mother was Irish and very pale and fair, and I don't know if this is true, but she told me one time she had a sunburn so bad that she was just like lying in bed and her mother would throw cool towels on her and like steam would come off. I'm like, I don't know how likely that is, but
It's very likely.
oh, okay.
I got a sunburn so bad when I first got pregnant. You know how everything is so much more sensitive?
Yes.
I did not realize that. I got a really, really bad sunburn, like blistery sunburn,
Oof.
and I took a cold bath, like had ice in it because it hurt so bad.
Oh,
I steamed.
wow. All right. Well, I guess that now I know.
Yeah,
Also,
because part of
ow.
what's happening with a sunburn is the reason it feels hot is your body thinks that it's like actually being attacked by the sun. So you're actually having a bit of an immuno response, which often includes heat.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, the bacteria can't survive in this temperature. Neither can we. Oh,
Yeah, it was not fun.
we're being asked about our dream vacation destinations.
I
Hmm.
want to go to Ireland. I think it would be gorgeous. Anywhere, well, yeah, anywhere outside the United States.
There's a lot of different places I want to go. Like I think I will get to actually writing it down, but like on my bucket list, like has lots of travel on it. Um,
Hmm.
I do still. Well, okay. I previously would have said Disney World, even though I've been there a lot, because it's just kind of like my happy place, as it is for many people. But right now, it just feels like it's kind of in chaos because they're
Oh my
trying new
god, it is.
things, with and now you have to pay for like everything when certain things were free before. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a couple years off and y'all sort yourselves out, and I'll see you afterwards. Um,
I
I
feel like they never should have gotten rid of the original Fast Pass system. I feel like
yeah,
everything they've tried since the original Fast Pass system has made things worse, not better. And then they're like, I don't know what we're doing wrong. It's like the
what
old
could we
thing was
possibly
fine.
try? Putting it back the way it was. Anyway, um, so yeah, so there's that. I love going. I would love to take another vacation sometime to a house on a lake. Like I love that. But outside of the U.S., I saw who mentioned that. People in the chat were saying Japan. I definitely do want to go to Japan someday. Um,
Same.
but right now, actually, kind of high on my list because I think that um, I think my son would enjoy it as well. I hope is Italy, because my husband has been there before, so I feel like he could at least, you know, guide us a little bit. And something else interesting I'd heard, I don't know if I already talked about this on the stream or not, is that there's places in the world, I think, America included, where spaces are becoming very kid unfriendly. And I just came across this. I think it was a Twitter post, and all these Italian people and Europeans are chiming in that like in Italy, like children are celebrated, and like uh, this American family I think had gone to Italy, and like everybody was just so excited to see her child. Like they're welcomed in public spaces. Like they were in a restaurant and the baby was crying, and the owner comes over and like, oh god, we're about to get thrown out, and he's just like delighted. He's like, the sounds of life. Like,
Oh,
so I just thought it might be nice to go somewhere besides obviously something like Disney World where it's designed for children, that's just more kid friendly. And like, if people are engaging with my son, he'll be more than happy to talk their ear off. So I thought maybe that might be fun.
Yeah, I feel like
that would be
my top answers for places I want to vacation are Mexico once my Spanish is good enough that I can actually hang out there and have a good time without having to have a translator with me.
Hmm.
And Japan, regardless of if I ever get to that point with Japanese, just because Japan looks like a really cool place to vacation.
You,
It kind of sounds like a complicated place to live if you're someone like me, but it sounds like it could be fun for a vacation.
shoot, what was I just about to say? Oh, guess who in our circle is going to Japan? Miss
Ash.
no, Missy.
Oh, cool!
Oh,
Good
really?
for her.
Yep. Like she I love that for her. She's got freedom in her life and she is using it. You know, just being
Good
like,
for her. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this and I'm just gonna do it. And I'm so excited for her. I can't wait to see the pictures. Hey Kingsley. So yeah, but you know the lesson here is like when you can travel because
it.
I've also heard from people that are older or people um like people in the medical field when they hear people's like regrets towards the end of their life they're always like I wish I had traveled more is almost universally one of the number one things they say. So travel more if you have the chance. Like I took my son on that totally crazy road trip. um, and I'm really glad that we did it. The last 2 days driving back were a little bit rough, but because solo driver driving from
Yeah.
Michigan to New Hampshire.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
doing
long
another
drive.
road trip where I'm a solo driver. It's not happening.
I would do a shorter one because now that I know that I can do that, and I did Jersey Shore with him by myself, and we went off season, so it wasn't crazy. So
Smart.
yeah.
I hear crazy things about Jersey Shore during the hot season.
Also, no offense to anyone that lives in Jersey, but as we were driving in, I was rather concerned because as we were getting close, we got to this area and it just stunk. It really did. And I think I was talking to my husband on the phone at the time, and he's just like, "Haven't you heard that about Jersey?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't think it was true." It was
It's one of
it
those
was
things that you
bad.
think people are exaggerating
Exaggerating.
because everybody hates the place where they grew up. It feels like
Yes.
like
I mean,
it feels
I
like
don't,
just
but
one of those things that people say to make the place they came from sound suckier than it probably actually is. But sometimes you go to those places and you're like, "Huh, that was just true."
right.
Huh.
And that's what it was like for me. I'm like, and I was worried because I'm like, oh my god, are we actually going to be staying in this area? But luckily, we drove through it, and when we got to where we were actually staying, it was fine. But yeah, I had a concern, and it wasn't long. I feel like after we crossed the border either, I was just like, what? This this is real? This is a thing? I was very surprised. But and there are certainly places and destinations and natural wonders and attractions that can be overrated. But since I just went there and reconfirmed this, I gotta say, Niagara Falls, not overrated. It really is breathtaking, especially when you can stand close to it.
Yellowstone also, like,
I've heard that.
Yellowstone is breathtaking. Don't believe the lies when people tell you that it's overrated or it wasn't worth it. They're lying because they don't want you to go there because they want it for themselves. It is breathtaking. Everyone should see it at least once.
Yeah, that's that's how I feel about that too. And I mean, again, that's a whole another discussion. What sorry, I got distracted by Pyro's question. I'll get to that in a second. I lost what I was saying. Sorry. But Pyro is asking. uh, for us, Melinda, Pyro is asking basically, he's not trying to be mean. He's genuinely curious. How do you handle your baby or toddler crying? Because it makes him just like want to lose his mind.
I'm gonna be honest. There are times where I get so frustrated with him that I have to put him in his room, lock the door. He's safe. There's nothing that'll hurt him. Lock the door, and I need 5 minutes.
Yep. And that
Because
go
I
ahead.
can't handle it sometimes, and I have a short temper,
Mm,
and I'm breaking the chain.
right. And honestly, like
So,
for if we have, because I know I have at least one young mother in here somewhere. That is genuinely what pediatricians recommend. If you feel like you are reaching your limit with your child, is put them somewhere safe and take a second, because that is much better than the alternative. Like, you can't just magically pull peace from somewhere. Like, you do your best, you breathe and you think about other things. You remind yourself that this is just one moment. But we all have our limits. My sister-in-law, I think,
Take a shot of alcohol.
Belinda, no.
Whatever.
My sister-in-law, said that there was one for her, and I think she was fighting a migraine at the time too, where she just, safely in his car seat in the garage, car off, like left the child in the car just for a minute and stepped inside just to get her bearings. So yeah, sometimes we actually have to just walk away. You do get more used to it, obviously, because you're hearing it more often, and those like maternal instincts do kick in, sometimes in annoying ways. But I just can't say that like there's a magic switch that flips where it suddenly doesn't bother us. Like, there isn't. And especially like actually, this will instantly get me. So now that I have a kid, if I go somewhere that's supposed to be kid free and there's a kid there and they're loud, like, it makes me want to lose my shit. Excuse my swearing.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There are rules. Like, look, I'm a single mom. If they say no kids allowed, I either won't go, or I, like family or friend events. I had one friend tell me that she doesn't want any more kids at her events. But my son was an exception because she knows my situation. She knows that there's nobody else that can stay and watch him.
Does she make sure that everyone else involved knows that and doesn't just show up and see a kid and get mad at her or at you or at the kid?
She does.
Okay.
Because most of the events, I mean, it's all the same friend group.
There you go. So they
all know my situation. They all know and the rest of them are married. And most of the time, the husbands don't come anyways. So
Treble popped in to say hi for a second.
Kim has to swear because I'm not there. Hi, Treble. But yes, actually, here is a little tidbit of advice that if you do hear a child, screaming and whatever in a public place, actually, obviously, if it, is really bothering you, and it's just a situation where, like, say it's the grocery store or something where the mother can't make an easy exit or whatever. If you can find it in yourself to just walk up to that mom and just say, "You're doing a great job," even if you think they're not.
Yes.
Because they need that. They, or just like some compliment, like, "You're doing amazing." Or if you can, like, make a silly face at the kid to distract them for a second, like, it's not an obligation, don't do it if you don't feel like this is within your comfort zone. But, just remember we are a village, and I'm obviously, with my previous comment, I'm not saying like kids should be in spaces where kids should not be. But we all have to live in this world together. So if you see that and you can just find it in yourself to put yourself in mom's shoes for a second, and I would say 95% of the time, mom is doing her best. It's hopefully the minority that are just, not doing their best, but maybe there's a reason for that,
man.
Yeah, and it's really hard. So if you can just, take that breath and just give that support to that mom, even if it's just like a nod, like, it actually really does help. Like, my son was having an absolute meltdown in, like, the gym locker room, and this is YMCA, so family friendly. But he just, like, was not listening to me, and this older woman went by, and to back me up, she was just like, "Young man, you need to listen to your mom." I mean, he was really, really little, to the point, like, I don't know that he even really took in what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah. That
actually reminds me of a time where I was in a store, and this really cranky toddler was like refusing to follow mom and dad out of the toy aisle. And I was like, if you don't hurry up, you're gonna lose your grown-ups, and then they'll have to put you on the shelf. Because that's what my parents would always say to me.
Oh
And
goodness.
he ran straight to his parents, and like he didn't cry. He stopped yelling. He was just like, "Oh, wait a minute. I like my grown-ups. I better
Right.
catch up to my grown-ups."
Yep.
Also,
Yeah.
the stepping away from a situation that's making you angry applies outside of kids
Yes,
too.
across the
Yeah,
board.
it does.
If you're dealing with adults, sometimes you might want to explicitly say that that's what you're doing before you do it.
Mhm.
Just a real quick, hey, I'm really angry. My head's not on straight about this. I need a minute.
Yep.
And then go.
So I have to
I
just
always
say
tell-
the reverse of this, trying to help out a family was my husband Slappy was in the grocery line and I don't remember if he was in front of them or behind them, but there was a mom with like a fairly full cart and like a birthday cake in the cart, and he looks at the little boy in the cart and is just like, "Oh, is it your birthday?" And the kid just starts crying.
Oh no!
Oh my
He was
God.
just whatever. He was at the end of his rope. It'd been a long day. What did the mother say to you? Do you remember? She said something like, "We're very tired today," or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, that's the mood.
Oftentimes, when I hear kids crying in the grocery store, I'm just like, same. It's a loud and crazy
Yeah.
place, and if I could scream and cry about it, I probably would.
Yeah.
But I'm a grown up. I'm not allowed to scream and cry in public. I would be removed.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I was at a playground with some other moms, and this little kid was having some really big feelings, and just like you kind of like see it in the movies and stuff, she just like
Yeah.
tossed her head straight back and blah, like at the top of her lungs. And one of the other moms was just like, I wish I could do that.
That's a mood.
Also, Triple, you could have come in and hung out. You're always welcome, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's not disturbing. I mean, if we were like in the middle of Mario Kart and you wanted to come in and start a deep conversation, that'd be tricky, but otherwise. But despite that, we should probably wrap it up because we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark. And this was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we did this, even though we were missing a few people, but I wanted to get in a stream this month. We'll try to schedule one or two for next month as well. Oh, also look for I'm going to be doing a live stream with as many as I can get of the cast of
Grandma.
Portal to a Cure. So that will be fun. That's on the 7th, I believe. So June 7th, be looking for a live stream with that lovely cast that helped cover my butt while I was sick.
Yay! Hi.
Hello, including Trouble.
Hi. Just came in for y'all to say goodbye.
Hi, bye.
I forget the stream's like a couple seconds behind the Discord call.
Oh
So-
yes. Especially if you're watching it from YouTube, definitely there's quite a bit of a
Yep.
delay.
It's fine.
But yes, all Treble's deets are in the video description as well. But yes, look for us next month. Maybe obviously we'll play some more games. Maybe we'll play some D&D if we're lucky. Sorry.
I would love to play D&D before things get even crazier in my life.
Oh
so
yeah, that's right. The big
Yeah.
move.
Big move.
Terrence in the chat is just making me laugh where she goes, "Yay, French weeb." He did such a good job. Like, he just committed, He
I
wanted
like
me to challenge him. He's like, "I feel like you always kind of give me like the same sort of character. Like, you can give me different stuff." I was like, "Okay, here, be like a slightly flamboyant, flirty Frenchman. See how you do with that." And he did great.
All of the comments on that part are talking about French weeb.
Yeah, and people really liked it. So
I love that you paired me with Ed. Of all people, you paired me with Ed.
Yeah, that was sort of an interesting contrast between your two characters, like intense seduction versus like sweet comfort.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
A
probably
sultry audio versus a comfort audio.
Yeah.
Tell me your YouTube playlist is messed up.
apparently I wanted to give people whiplash. I don't know.
We like
I think it
whiplash
really
in this
helps
house.
with the concept though, because the concept of like the dimension hopping, it really lends to the concept if everything actually feels really different and really jarring between each jump.
Yeah, and random, you know. And yeah, and it was funny that like not by design, but all the guy characters for the most part have names, and all of the girl characters are just you guys' handles,
Yeah, pretty
except for
much.
Trouble. Except for Trouble.
I mean, I could have introduced myself as my full like persona name of Cassandriel Villis, but that wasn't really the tone of the script.
Right.
Also, after I recorded that, I actually sat down with a friend, and because of things that have happened, we actually came up with a name for the vampire character. Yeah, like she actually has a name now. It is fun, and just it was what I came up with, like just off the cuff kind of thing. But yes, she has a name now.
Sweet. So, you know, if
Yeah.
that ever happens again.
Yeah,
or we have
formally introduce herself.
Yes. But yeah, that totally wasn't by design. It just kind of happened that way. And you know, Birds was sort of like, you know, that's why I gave her a writing credit because she improv'd maybe half of that. So
yeah, I loved her portion. It was so good.
I know, it was like so cozy and sweet. Like she did a fantastic job. Everybody did an awesome job. I loved Mitty playing with the voices. Ed, oh my god, I love Xavier so much. Xander, not Xavier, Xander. Sorry. Slappy just goes, "Oh God, get it right." Yes, for those of you who are newer to my streams, my husband frequently trolls me from right beside me.
I love Slappy commentary, even though we can't hear it most of the time. I love Slappy commentary.
Oh man, what was I? Yeah, I was doing one of the Alien streams for one of the one-shots recently, and he made a joke, and I didn't know. Like, it came through loud enough that all the guys heard it, so they started laughing, and I was like, "Wait, did you hear that?" They were like, "Yeah."
Love that.
It also just like presents this sort of like interesting I can't think of a word to encompass this. It produces this interesting dynamic where you guys all feel like you know Slappy, but he doesn't know you.
Yes.
like he knows, you know, Cassie, like he knows you because like we've played games and stuff together.
Yeah.
He knows Bird a bit, but like a lot of it just sometimes happens with the comments that come up. It's funny. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Stephen says hashtag couples goals.
Pretty much, yeah.
We should wrap it up though, because
Yes.
we said we wanted to wrap it up half an hour ago.
Treble decided to come in and cause chaos as per usual, so
it's okay. We love you in your chaos.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that you're getting to move to a place where the types of chaos that you and I have in common will be a lot easier for you to partake in without having to be worried.
I'm so excited to finally be, but that's something we can talk about after stream. So yes, tell the lovely people goodbye.
All right, so good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like, subscribe, share, please. Watch out my Twitter and my dropping my thing on my keyboard and my community page for upcoming streams. And stay healthy, stay safe, take care of yourselves, like we were saying earlier. I think that's everything. Right?
I think so. Yes. Watch Kim's Twitter. Watch our Twitters for
and
updates on channels and such.
And
I
slap that bell icon.
My Twitter.
Yes, slap it aggressively until it thinks it owes you money.
Then there's